York City, New York, York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers, all going in. We back. New York City, New York, York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers, all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, New York,
Forms and Films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC,
MSG stand up.
Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
This is for the win.
We want the Knicks.
Welcome back, Organic Fanatic fans, peoples, Knicks Nation. Salute to everybody that's joining us now. We appreciate you guys on the Sunday night ride, Sunday afternoon ride. We're back here with my brother and my cousin. It's actually my brother, Miguel Vidal, Mr. M. Viggy. You want to salute him? Say something.
Go Knicks Nation.
Talk to him, you Knicks.
Y entonces, primos, bienvenidos. Dios los bendiga.
Yo, que lo que mi gente was popping, y'all. Welcome to Welcome to the TOF, brought to you by the TNK. You know what I mean? We
The
out
tough
here.
show.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Europe, welcome back, yo. An important game we got today. This is the 5th game out of 4, so we don't see them. All right, so this game is huge importance. We're close to clinching that 6th place playoff minimum, so we have to win today. We win today, we clinch it. All right, Miami had to lose yesterday, but they won. All right, so they won that game yesterday. So big game, big implications today. So it should be pretty good. We'll start off with Miggy. If you got some stats, let us know who's in, who's out, who's playing today.
We should be good. We don't got too many guys right now. They got a couple of guys injured. They're not. I don't think Kuzma's playing tonight. I don't think KP's going to be in there tonight. It should be an easy game. Should be an easy win, man.
Yeah, I remember with that easy, boy. That word
We're
easy.
playing at home. They're playing us at home.
Yep. So KP's out with an illness, I believe. I'm not sure what Kuzma's missing out today.
They got injury on the injury report. They got Bradley Beal is out, Kyle Kuzma, Monte Morris, and KP all out.
Monte Morris is out too.
As far as they also have as far as we're concerned, RJ's going to be out. Jeffries is not playing. Randall, of course, is not playing. Rose, of course, and Dwayne Washington Jr.
And why is RJ not playing? Did they say?
I'm sorry, I meant Derrick Rose.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like,
why is RJ out?
Okay, it's gonna be an interesting game.
As far as Washington, all their main guys, Beal, Kuzma, Morris, and KP are not playing.
All right, so RJ is playing, right?
No, RJ is not playing.
So RJ's out for us? You said they got RJ out?
Yeah.
Does it say like illness or what does it say for RJ?
It just says RJ out with Randall and the other guys, Jeffries, Rose, and Washington Jr. are out.
Right.
I think some of the fan base got to Tibbs' personal DM.
Like, yo, if you don't rest,
it'd be like, yo, get RJ. I've been seeing it across a few platforms. A lot of people want RJ to come off the bench with the bench mob.
I don't think it's that. I think at this point, this is an important game, but this is a team that we should handle that doesn't have its starters. So it's just a matter of resting our starters. We want our starters to be rested. We don't need to take RJ and risk something to happen to him. He doesn't need to really be out there playing against Washington at home. So rest him. Brunson has been resting. You want to play him. You want him, not to be too rusty. Shouldn't be a problem. But the others, you want to play. Well, your bench guys, you want to play, but your starters, you want to rest.
Well, I agree. I think if we would have rested Brunson on that last game versus the Cavs, I don't think that would have been a winnable game because we needed somebody to match Donovan Mitchell's firepower. I mean, after he went off on that first, 18 points in the first quarter, like we had to match that firepower. So me for wanting Brunson to sit and him playing, we definitely needed it. There was no way IQ could have kept up with Donovan.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he could. However, we still needed the others, and that's why I told you guys that if he's able to play, it's going to be the coaches to save him from himself because there was no way he's not playing against Donovan. That's like his arch nemesis. Like he's like, yo, this is the dude that they kept comparing me to, wondering if I'm better than him. That dude, the pit bull is in him, bro. The pit bull, he got the heart of a pit bull. He could be whatever the fight. He's locking jaws and he's ripping apart whoever the opponent is. And that was a game you got to peel him off.
The Cavaliers game is different than this game. First of all, it was Brunson's second game. He was rusty the game before. It was his second game. He needed to get the rust off, number one. Number two, this was a very important game for both teams. So they both had to show up. Mm-hmm. It was a statement game. It was a playoff game. It was a way for us to make our lineups. So it was necessary to play Brunson in that game because you were playing him against. It's like Philip said, he was IQ was not going to keep up with Mitch. The only one that was able to was JB. But I'm saying now for this game, I don't know if it was that like you said, they got to his DMs or something that happened in the last game when there was a confrontation with Obi, or they want to just rest him. I think they're just resting him because he's a starter and we don't need him for this Washington game. This should be an easy game. Our rookies, our bench games should win this game.
Yeah,
well, I mean, that Randall effect is really trickling down on the team. I'm really not liking the barking at your peoples in the court. That effect is like really trickling down on the team, bro.
Who's barking?
Never seen what?
Who's barking? What do you mean?
What do you mean? When RJ was barking at Obi?
Yeah, it wasn't on the court though.
No, but Phil, what he's saying is that.
Yeah, I was on the bench.
It's still like putting like if we were going through problems and then I go to Instagram and be like, oh, my brother's stuck up stuff. Bro, you don't do that, bro. You keep family things. Take that shit to the locker room, my guy. Like you don't. There's no need for public display of affection. Like I never seen RJ be emotional like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, emotion, like, bro, like these niggas got emotional damage.
Mr. Stonehenge.
Yeah, I mean, RJ was a lot more mature than Randall in a lot of occasions. So I don't see, like, that's where you see that it's trickling down because RJ never reacted like that. You know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, you could say his family and all of that, and he apologized to him right away, but you don't, bro. I would never take one of you guys and say something in public or bark at you guys like that. Yo, come over here, bro. Let me holler at you.
I mean, we don't know what Obi might have said to him.
But,
bro, it could have been like, yo, step your game up and put him in a position where he's probably frustrated because he's not scoring. He's 0 for 6 or whatever. And then, this guy's rubbing it in front of everybody. You don't know what Obi could have said to him.
Bro, I seriously
But I see what you're coming from also.
Obi's not a confrontation. I mean, not to my eyes. Obi's not going to be confrontational and say something left.
Also, RJ said that they did make up, and it's kind of like, with family, when you and I have gotten into stuff, where you get over it. We're brothers. You and I maybe get along and hang out all the time, but we're not always gonna agree, and we just become emotional, just like like good brothers and friends do. Sometimes you get into little confrontations, but you get over it, so it's nothing personal. You went up to him afterwards, hugged him. They bumped each other. They're cool. It's over. I think it was the same thing also with Randall and IQ. Okay, Randall got in, barked back at him, but I think that they were over it right away. I don't think it's something they took it back in the locker room. I think they left it there on the floor.
All right. Listen to what I'm saying. When Randall barked at IQ on the court and Hart had his arm around him like, yo, you know what I mean? Trying to.
Yeah, that was tough.
IQ shifted his arm away from Hart because, bro, niggas don't want to be hearing that shit in public, bro. You don't do that. I ain't never, bro. I got my best friend there. Yeah, y'all know that. And that's like my brother.
GM, salute to GM.
Shout out to Ned.
Yo, I've never even cursed at this man, bro. Bro, there's no need form of disrespect because once there's disrespect, you can never see the person the same again. Like, yo, is he gonna snap? Is he on eggshells today? Like, come on. That's emotional damage type shit.
Emotional damage. I mean, I agree with the take you guys are taking, but at the same time, it is an emotional game. I think they both, again, this is my take. I definitely agree with you guys, but both sides of the coin. I just think they both got a lot of pressure on them right now. Randall's out. RJ got the big contract. He's been on and off that the fan base been putting pressure on him, talking trade with him now too. So I think he feels a lot of pressure on has he had to perform.
They're talking trades. They're talking trades, or they were talking trades.
They were. The Knicks fans, before that they were talking about trade. I'm just saying that what the fan base is saying. I'm not saying what the organization is saying. I'm saying fan base. Half the fan base love RJ. Half the fans want him out of here. They say if you're paying attention, half and half. It's like 50-50. So I'm a big Nine fanatic. I'm a fan for him, but I understand that people go both ways as far as wanting him to stay or wanting him to trade. So I'm just saying what the fan base is saying. So he's feeling pressure. He got the big contract. He's the next dude to step up. Who knows what Obi said or what he said to Obi. They were both under pressure. Obi's trying to take over for Randall. He's trying to produce. Maybe he felt that RJ didn't give him the ball or they're not looking for each other. Either way, I agree. It shouldn't air out on there. I don't think it should have happened out there. But I like the fact that they made it up.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever, man.
Yeah,
it's like every team has that shit going on. Every team, it happens with Golden State. It happens in LA.
Happens everywhere.
In New York, it ain't that really big of a deal. I think that at the end of the day, the brothers and shit happens on the floor. It's an emotional, passionate game. They're all working very hard. And I think they just left it on the floor. It ain't that big a deal. Everybody's making a big deal about it.
Yep. The fact that they acknowledge each other on court, on TV, said their apologies to each other, I thought that was big. If they would have let it linger past the game and stuff like that, I think that's where it would have been.
All right, if I'm in them shoes, don't you ever call me out nowhere, bro.
I got you.
Listen, we talking in the locker room, in the side, not even nowhere on the bench. They're like you want to talk to me, you come holler at me in the fucking background.
But Phil, sometimes also in the heat of the moment, real shit happens. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, but it really ain't that big a deal. It just shows that these guys are passionate.
I mean, when two dogs are fighting, you can only throw the hose on them to get them off each other. It's just the heat of the moment. I get it. I mean, Randall's a different beast, a different thing when he's out there and he's to that emotional level. But I mean, I don't know. As long as they squash it, I'm all right with that.
But this is the trickle down effect from your leader, bro. This is the most. Randall is the leader. As much as JB is the captain of the team, he is the captain. He runs the team. But financially, Randall is the leader of the whole squad. And then when you got your leader leading with emotions, you know what I mean? Look how Hart came in. Hart came in leading with hustle, hard play, down, and everybody's following that. You don't want to follow the emotional.
But the difference, though, go ahead, finish that.
No, that's about it.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong at all because I definitely agree. It shouldn't work out that way, but it has come out. The good thing, the difference from last year to this year with that is that even though Randall had that outburst and that's what people were focusing on too, he finished the game strong. We won. The other teams wrapped around and finished up. IQ still kept playing. We won that game. This game, same thing. They had the little spiff, whatever you want to call it, and then they finished strong. Obi, I thought he would have 15, had 12. Jalen Brunson came in. RJ owned up to what he did. Maybe he's feeling under pressure. And they have to have that convo afterwards. Be like, yo, we can't air each other out. You're right. That's something that's unacceptable.
Well,
so hopefully,
if RJ isn't injured and all of that, I hope that's a result of the emotion, and hopefully they could do that for Randall next time he goes on a little tantrum.
I mean, Tip said that in the post game. He said it happens in every game. People don't see it all the time. That it happens all the time, and that they figured it out and squashed it. So he says it happens more than what people see and think. It happens on a frequent occasion. He sees them all the time. I'm pretty sure they have some kind of beef. Sometimes when they're playing, it gets emotional. They want to step up. As long as they win, winning cures everything.
Yeah, I like how Tibbs was trying to at the press conference when they asked him about it, and he was like, "No, I didn't see it. I know what you're talking about, Coach. You were right in the middle of it." Oh,
he was like, "Oh, you guys caught that?" He was like, "No, what? I didn't see it, Coach. You were right. You were the one separating them." Oh.
On camera. But that goes to show how he covers for his guys. It's stuff that he's the old school. He's like, that's just stuff amongst us that it happened out there. But it happens more often than not. But that's just stuff among brothers. It ain't a big deal. It ain't that big a deal.
Yeah, he deflected that, boy. He put on his Captain America and shield and right. I mean, it's good. I mean, as long as they lead to W's, it's different kind of pressure for them right now. As you're talking about it, hopefully they rest Jalen Brunson too. Hopefully they rest all the starters. Hopefully they rest Mitchell Robinson, which I don't know. Mitchell Robinson loves playing against Daniel Gafford. That's their center who they have right now, and he'd be bombing on him. So I could see him being up for this game. But hopefully they rest all our starters. Hopefully they rest Jalen Brunson and let everybody get this burn time. I need to see 20 minutes
I
of
want
Deuce.
to see Jericho get some burn.
I want to see Deuce and Sims. Yep, Jericho out there. I want to see Deuce get 20. I would love to see Deuce get 20.
I mean, even with all their players missing, we was talking the same shit when we played the Timberwolves. Oh, Cat's out, this guy's out, and they came and they spanked us, bro. Like, I'm not. I mean, we are a different team without Randall there because I've seen a lot of fast break. I see everybody running the court, so it is a different kind of look because we are playing at a faster pace, but I do not want to catch a dub, especially with all their main players out.
I hear you on
We'll
that.
probably see more Hartenstein, IQ tandem. They seem to that bench, are winning us games. Those guys, we're throwing Deuce in there. He's giving Deuce some minutes. Grimes is still a little grimy. He held his own against Donovan in the last game.
He did good.
He did good. He did decent considering, and that they played away. And I also noticed there aren't a lot of New York fans in Cleveland. It wasn't like we were showing out.
There's nobody in Cleveland, bro. Nobody. Cleveland is
not like it wasn't like we had like a good strong fan base out there. So they have a strong fan base rooting for them, wanting to win, see another championship. So, I always think those home away games are a little tough. Not for the Knicks, but, still, those away games, they have an advantage because that the fans are like the seventh man, but we did well. The guys did well. They did really good. Hartenstein is no joke, dude. That guy can pass the ball. He sees the floor well. And he catches guys out there. He caught Obi a couple of times.
No, those highlights you sent to the group chat, bro. Hartenstein, bro, he does see the floor different.
White bread.
He do some nasty passes, dude. No look passes.
Nasty,
he got
bro.
Nasty
passes. And the blocks.
And the blocks.
Shouts out to Wonder Bread.
Yep. Yeah,
Shouts out to Thor.
That's right. IPH 55. Listen, and think about this.
Hammer.
Think about this. Cleveland Cavaliers mortgaged their future to get Donovan Mitchell, which that was a big conversation about us. Should we go all in? They gave away picks, players, all this to Utah, and they're in a win now situation. They went for a win now situation, and we beat them 3-1 this year. And if we play them in the playoffs and beat them, for a team that is an all-in, like that's it. Like this is our championship team right here, and we beat them in the regular season, and a possibility of us even matching up with them. And if we beat them in the playoffs, what that says about the Knicks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I really don't think they can see us in the playoffs.
They're deep, man. If they're healthy, they're dangerous because Okoro's a great defender. Jared Allen is a great defender.
Dwight, but también, mira, look, those two
guys, and they're the number one. They're the number one defensive team in the whole league. Number one.
And their starters, Jared Allen and the other guy, did not play in this game. Yeah. Now, okay, we got away with that, and also so you say Randall didn't play, Jared Allen didn't play, but whatever.
But we beat them full staff this year too.
If we go to the playoffs and we have to face them. And Randall, that's talking about in April 14th, 15th is when they're going to reevaluate him. That means he won't be stepping on the floor. We could be in the middle of a playoff series with these guys.
Yeah.
While they're healthy.
Yep. That's why the importance of what we're talking about today. Not only is the Washington the game, we got to get, which we've been speaking about, how long we've been talking about this? For at least 4 episodes of the others, right? Since it was like 10 games left, we've been talking about the others stepping in. You know what I mean? Obi's got a good game last time, 12 with the assist. Grimes is he got his rhythm going, which is great. IQ's been what are you gonna say about him? He's been on fire. Miguel, you've been on IQ for a minute, so that's been your cheat code. That's been your cheat code because we say who's gonna have a big game, and you that was your IQ. IQ is your go-to guy. He's like your Las Vegas odds.
Having a good game. He's been having decent games.
Now, the last game he had 12 rebounds. He had a double-double last game.
No, he had 10 points and 14 rebounds.
That's huge.
Mitch Robinson. He had 2 steals. Mitch Rob. You know, Grimes. He played 35 minutes, got 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. This is all I can read off the chart right now. I'm talking about the Cavaliers game. RJ played 29 minutes, still had 14 points and 7 rebounds, 1 assist. That's good. Obi played 18 and a half minutes, got 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He could do a little better. Yeah, but he only played 18 minutes. JB, of course, had his 37 minutes and got his 48 points.
Yeah, it was a monster.
9 assists.
That's the big number. That's the big number right there. Ball movement and assists. We said it. He can get assists if he wants to. If he wants to get assists, he can do it. The fact that he gives you 48 points, close to 50, and 9 assists in the game is retarded. Dude. That's retarded right there.
That's retarded, son.
Yeah, so that lets you know.
As far as our bench, okay, so Jay Hart had 29 minutes, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. IQ played 30 minutes, got 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Hartenstein only played 25 minutes and 45 seconds, got 5 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And we got some pretty good assists. We got 1 assist from McBride. He only played 10 minutes and got 2 points.
So this game's important for the others, man. I'm looking to see Mitch Rob, RJ, and JB bench. There's no reason they should. I get it. If we win today, we clinch at minimum 6th place, so it is important. But you got to let the others see that importance and what can they contribute in a pressure game situation. This is a pressure game. They should be able to just jump in.
Wow. I'm looking at this. Brunson also hit 7 3-pointers.
He's close to 40%.
He knows 50. He was 58.3% from 3 points.
That's crazy. Almost
60, 59%.
And they put everybody on. That's the best part. When I was looking at all the highlights, they put Stevenson on him. He was cooking them. They put
like a blender. Like
everybody. They put a 6'10" player on him. Got him. Their rookie. He put Stevenson that they thought was going to lock him down. Got him. He was cooking Mitchell, too.
Brunson had an outstanding game, an incredible game, man. He had an outstanding game.
Listen, one thing Brunson is unfuckwittable. That guy right there. Listen, when he's going in shot for shot, when he sees the ops going in shot, he's coming right behind them. He's going to match them every step, every stride. Oh, you got to drive, I'm going to drive in too. You got a shot, I'm going to shoot too. You know what I mean? That's
from what I'm looking at right now, these numbers really, it was Brunson. As far as the starters are concerned, it was Brunson, Mitch Rob, who won us the game along with the bench. Jay Hart, Quickly, Hartenstein, and McBride was a plus 11 in the plus minus.
And if I recall, I think our bench was close to 49 points in that game, so which was huge. It was huge. I think we had 25 assists. We could have had more, but that was still very good. And that's what we're going to look at tonight's game. That's what we need today. So 25, north of 25 assists, some more ball movement, more fast break points. I would love to see Hartenstein start instead of Mitch. Mitch to be seated, rest, get them fresh and ready for the playoffs. We only got 5 games left. I would love to see Obi with minimum 25 minutes. There's no reason he's not playing at least 25 minutes. Get him in rhythm, even if he's not going to play in the playoffs. And you got to get him in rhythm because there's a good likelihood that Randall may not start at least the first 2 games of the playoffs.
How many points did Obi score?
12. He got 12 points. And he only had 18 minutes, was it, Miguel? I think he only had 18 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not enough for him. He needs 25 minutes. I called 15 points that game, which that's still good for him to at least get north of there, but he needs at least 25 minutes. Deuce needs a good 20 minutes. A good 20 minutes to get you in rhythm in case anybody gets hurt. You just want to get them confident in the shot as well. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for this game. With all those people missing out, you got Porzingis out. You're gonna have everybody out. So Obi has actually a good game. He should be matching up against Crispy. He's a great 3-point shooter, but Crisper. So that's going to be a good matchup for Obi.
Oh, Crisper. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crisper. He's a good shooter. He's actually a lethal
Good.
shooter. So
Yeah, he is.
that should be a good matchup for Obi to keep him in front of him, work a little bit on the defensive for his feet, and then to keep him, get him in foul trouble, getting to that lane. Everybody expects him to run, so if he can take that first dribble and run into the lane, it should be a big game for Obi. So I'm looking at Obi to have, I'll say 18 points today, hopefully north of 20 minutes. If he gets north of 20 minutes, he should be at least at 18. With RJ out, that means, and if Brunson doesn't start, which would be crazy, so that means Brunson's probably going to play.
Looks our starting lineup looks like it's going to be. Am I looking at this right? Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mitch Robb, Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin.
Yep. So J Hart starting in for RJ.
Josh Hart is starting for RJ, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
JB, our number one, Mitch Robb, of course, Quentin Grimes, and Obi Toppin.
So that frees up. That's definitely frees up time for Deuce because that's our 3 guards there. So Deuce is definitely going to come and relieve somebody. So
JB,
you got Deuce coming in the game. It's possible. I wouldn't say Fournier.
That's an interesting lineup right there. I like that.
3 guards.
Yeah,
that's what 3 guards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's going to be interesting. So you're going to have a lot of rebounding there, and Deuce and iHeart been getting that good connection on. They're passing to each other, so I can see Deuce getting 20 minutes a night. I'd love to see. But is Obi in that lineup?
Yeah, Obi is going to be the point forward. Josh Hart's going to be the strong forward. Quentin Grimes, the shooting guard. Brunson, the point guard, and Mitch Robb, the center.
Okay, all right.
You got Mitch Robb going up against Gafford.
Yep, that's a body.
You got Obi Toppin going up against Adiva.
Yeah, Shangoon.
Adiva. And then they got Josh Hart is going to have to go up against Crispert.
Yep.
Quentin Grimes going up against D. Wright. And Brunson's going to go up against
Grimes going against D. Wright, right?
Yeah, Delonte Wright.
Yeah,
Delonte Wright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be a body. So this should be a good game where that means Deuce is gonna get some good minutes. So Deuce and Obi should have, I'm saying, north of 20 each for sure. They gotta have that, and then we should see that good ESP with Hart. So we're gonna see a lot of good passing from Hartenstein tonight. So he's gonna be mixed in there. He should get the rebounds. Look for Deuce to be cutting.
Scoring the event.
I love that Hart is starting.
No, he's not starting. Hart isn't starting. Hart's coming from the bench.
Yeah, he is.
He's starting.
Right. The starting lineup is Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, Josh Hart, Obi Toppin, and Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, that's what you say. You said iHeart.
No,
he was talking about J Hart.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Hartenstein. My bad. I was thinking
Hart.
No, I was thinking about the other Hart.
Yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be. It's gonna be. That lets you know, even from our starting, we're gonna be running and gunning.
Talking about Thor, not Nightcrawler.
No, Nightcrawler is
Deuce. No. Yeah, Deuce.
Who's Josh Hart?
I gotta go back. Josh Hart.
We'll post it on the next one for you
Josh
guys.
Hart is Wolverine. Josh Hart is Wolverine.
All right, so we'll show you guys what we're talking about. That the new Knicks, Mr. New Knicks out there, he did his thing. Actually, over
Brunson
here.
should be Wolverine.
We'll talk about
Heroes at MSG. The Heroes at MSG little comic book joint.
So we got a good game tonight. You guys got a W or L for us on that?
I already told you. Yeah, that's it.
I know that.
Don't jinx us
not
now.
a question for me.
I'm not jinx our team with those predictions and shit.
I'm just asking. As a fan, you're hopeful.
Well, you got for the fans. That's the answer.
Listen,
what's your answer?
Mike's answer is going to be like, I don't want to jinx the team. My answer is always going to be a dub. I mean,
my answer.
This show is pretty predictable.
So's this game.
We're going for that W. We're going to keep that rolling. I see confidence in there. I say OB's going to have 16 plus.
We're there, okay, so this is the third meet. They beat us the first time. We beat them the second time. It's like you said, we really can't sleep. I mean, it's really our bench versus theirs. Dude, it's not even like really a discussion, but I guess we have to talk about it because there's a game in about an hour and a half. But
30 minutes, bro. 6 o'clock.
Whatever. It's going to be done in an hour and a half.
Yeah, so it's basically a battle of the benches is what it's going to come down to. Does our bench players outlast their bench players? That should be a no-brainer. So if we get 20 plus for OB and Deuce, you're going to see a whole new thing, a whole new timeline tomorrow. OB needs to be the starter. Trade Randall.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I want to see something. Because we really can't take we're joking, but we really shouldn't take them for granted.
We're not taking them for granted. Gafford is good, but Mitch is way better. Even Hartenstein. Gafford is good. He's a good defender. He's a very good defender. CRISPR is going to be their whole offense right now. I'll tell you that right now.
Forget it. So I was looking at where they were in the standing. They're 11th in the standings.
Yeah, at the bottom.
They're not even in the play-in, right? Because you got to be 10 down, right?
Yeah, you got to be. Did our stream freeze up?
Also, what's up? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything good.
Our stream looks frozen.
So no, I was also looking at we play Indiana after that, right? Indiana is just as bad as Washington. So these next two teams
that's better.
Are 34 and 43. Well, Washington's 34 and 43. Indiana is 34 and 44. Both of them are way below 500 teams. We should be able to take care of them. We should be good to go tonight.
Yeah, so that's why these last 4 games, it's going to be improving the bench. So we got Washington today, and then we're going to have the next couple of games. We got 2 games with Indiana. So that's going to be interesting on there. But these are games that should be winnable games, should be
So can I ask you something?
Games. Sure.
What are the rest of the games that we're playing? We don't have any games against Milwaukee. We don't play Milwaukee at least once.
No, so we got tonight that we play the Wizards 6 p.m. Then on Wednesday we play the Pacers. Then Friday we play the Pelicans, which is the second to last game.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but then we got, I think Zion for sure going to be out. I'm pretty sure. Brandon had an injury, but I think he's going to be back. I mean, he pulled a hamstring. The fact that they're going to play him 2 games before, they don't really got anything to play for as much. I think they rest him. But if he plays, so be it. And then we got the final game on Sunday versus the Pacers. So we got Pacers, Pelicans, Pacers after this game.
Pelicans are a little better team. Are we playing the Pelicans? Where are we playing the Pelicans?
I'll tell you right now. We're playing at New Orleans.
So they're an above 500 team. The Pelicans right now are 40 and 38. They're a little bit over 500. They're sitting 7th in the West. We're better than them, but they're still a Western Conference team.
Yeah, they're competitive. Their team is pretty deep.
They're competitive. Their center gives our center a hard time, but we should beat them. We should beat them, even in New Orleans.
There it is, Colton. Nah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Their center.
You don't think that center gives our center a hard time?
Who?
The New Orleans center. What's his name? The big Viking. They got that big Viking over there.
No, hold on.
Pelicans.
Not Valanciunas. Valanciunas is in.
Yeah, him.
He's okay. He's offensively, he's better. Yeah, Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a handful for Mitch Rob. He really is. He's a handful. He's really a good handful. I would put him. I wouldn't even. Dude, he's a handful, dude, because he's a better offensive player than Mitch Rob is. He could almost do everything that Mitch Rob could do because he's strong enough, but he could hit the 3-pointer. He's a better offensive player. Mitch Rob can't do what he do.
Valanciunas? Yeah. Valanciunas. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely better offensively.
He's a little better. He's a little stronger, I think, than Hartenstein. Hartenstein, if he were hitting his threes like he used to, then he would, you could put him up there, but he's not. Offensively, I think because they can pass that big man to 3 and he could shoot the 3. You know, but it's like I said, they're really the whole team overall isn't as strong as ours.
Yeah, so that's something we should be seeing. So tonight should be a good game, but we should win by about 10. Should as long as we play focused. But again, we're in playoff mode, man. So we can't say that we're not gonna win. I mean, everybody has to be in a playoff mentality.
We're gonna have our youngins in there, man, and they're gonna show out, dude. They're gonna show what they're all fucking about.
That's
dog.
what I'm saying. Because you still got Thibodeau as your coach, man. So he's not gonna take it, especially if with playoff implications to lock it in.
You're gonna knock him out the fucking.
And if Jalen Brunson is playing, which he should, and Jalen Brunson's about to go crazy. Whoever's guarding him, he's gonna put him on a frying pan, and he's gonna let him know, yo, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna use you like butter. I'm melting you. Yeah,
and it should be an exciting game because the starters are gonna be Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. So they're gonna feel like they're in Villanova in the fucking championship playoffs.
That's what I'm looking at. For Hart starting to play with Brunson, it should be very exciting.
The Brunson and Hart matchup right there.
And he finds people, so he's a passer. So you know what that means.
No, sometimes I think Hart is a little too passive. Sometimes he could be a little too passive until you like really force him to get his points.
But
he's always looking for the open man. There's times where I see an easy, clean layup, and he'd rather pass it.
Hey, salute to the chat, Louisiana Knicks. Salute, we see you. Let us know what you're thinking about tonight's game, Louisiana. We out there. Hey, New Orleans. Let us know.
Let's hear from you.
Hey, let's hear from you. You already know.
Thank
Knicks
you very
fans.
much.
Hit us up, man. Let us know what you're thinking about tonight's game. Who do you got as a top player? Who you think's going to show out? Let me hear what you got. We want to shout you out a little bit here. See what you got. Louisiana Knicks in the chat. We got Knicks fans.
Louisiana Knicks.
The other New Orleans,
Knicks Nation.
City that never sleeps.
Okay, you know there's always a party in Louisiana.
Right, yeah, I got one of my good brothers out here from Baton Rouge. So shout out to Baton Rouge, Little Boosie, and all of them. You heard? Hey, so we're gonna have it should be a body today. Looking for Obi, and if you're talking about Hart in the starting lineup, watch his playmaking. You saying he's passive? I think that's his role right now. He just got introduced to the team. They threw him into a team that's already gelling. He doesn't want to set off the chemistry. And by him doing that, getting others involved, it kind of leaves the tension down that they don't have to feel threatened by him. Like he's trying to take our spot in our minutes. He's trying to get everybody involved. You know he can shoot. They passed it to him when it's time. And, 2 seconds on the clock, there's been a couple of times that he's either driven it, taking a shot, taking the layup, or taking the three-pointer and made those. So he knows what he can do. So I think he's trying to get everybody involved in rhythm. That's what I'm looking at now. See what they got to do there. It's going to be interesting. I see him getting Obi involved. I'd love to see 25 from that. But it's going to be a great game. I think we're going to have a body back. Hopefully we can see something better from Obi because the way he ended last year is where I thought he would pick up once. It's going to take a little time, but I think I did want him to pick up back where he left off last year.
Yeah, but last year there was literally nobody behind him. There was nobody behind him, no pressure. He didn't have to look over his shoulder for coach pulling him out. And the coaches.
Who's behind? But who's behind them now? Really? I mean,
you're looking at Hart.
Who played the other minutes? If he played 18, Hartenstein.
Hartenstein had like 25 minutes, so it's rotating. So Tibbs is starting to favor Hartenstein to a certain extent. He's a 7-footer that can pass, rebound, and block.
I told you that in the last spot that he might play Hartenstein at that 4.
And he's balling. I mean, you can't fault him. He's a defender. Yeah. He's a top rebounder, and he can assist. He's a better defender than Obi at this point in time. So that's the only thing that's really keeping Obi off the floor right now is defense.
I definitely want him to. I definitely want to see him step up his defense. I mean, with his athleticism, I think he should have a lot more blocks, a lot more offensive or defensive rebounds.
Lightweight. He doesn't have the size. He's one of those gazelle.
But Mike, he could fly, bro. There's no reason why
But
he
that's
shouldn't
why he
be.
doesn't have that kind of muscle mass, dog. He's not that like I don't even think like his legs are that big. He's big up top, he's strong. He looks strong up top, but his legs are not like like he looks like a little frogger.
For him, I think it's timing. It's just timing for him because when he gets beat,
He's a young dude.
it's easy plays. It's
he's got to get
timing.
stronger. Once he gets stronger,
Mike,
it's like
Dwight's right, bro. It's all about, bro. When it comes to, bro, look how many rebounds Hart got.
It ain't because he's muscular.
Rebounds. Like, come on, bro. If Hart is getting that many rebounds, why can't Obi?
No, but that's a different skill set. Even Josh Hart said himself that it's because he learned from playing baseball that he learned to look at angles and that's why he's good at rebounding, because from playing baseball. Now there's some guys that from playing a different sport, you see like you get a different skill set. You know what I mean? It's also sometimes like when you got a football player playing basketball, he may be smaller like Deuce. He played basketball, but he's tenacious. But he got that from playing football. So to me, Josh Hart, even he said himself that rebounding he got that skill from playing baseball in college.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. For Obi, if you look at Obi
doesn't have that skill set. I don't think you have to have the real heart in his eyes.
All you gotta do is be on the opposite side of where the ball should get a shot from, bro. It's not rocket science.
But sometimes guys just don't read angles like that. You know what I'm saying? Or know how to predict the ball where it's gonna go.
Bro. We're talking about like NBA professional players.
Then why does Josh Hart rebound better than anybody in the NBA?
Because
he's not that big. He goes into the paint and he finds the shit.
And he gets minutes.
You're saying that because he should be a guy bigger than him should be doing better than him. Is what you're saying?
No, he needs minutes to learn. He needs minutes on the court to learn for Obi. That's just it. He can play and guard people on his team when he's playing them in practice, but you got to play other players on other teams to see what they like to do. I mean, you can look at the scouting report, but you need to play against a player. He's just getting beat off the first move. Like even Mitch's whole first year, he got unlimited minutes as a center, but he was getting cooked in the beginning and kept jumping up, and that's how he was getting in a lot of foul trouble. He'll bite on the pump fake every time. So it takes experience and practice. He just needs minutes. He needs repetition. I mean, in the last 8 games you were talking about, he had 2 30-point games and a 42-point game. He still scored more last year than even IQ, and IQ touches the ball all the time. And he scored 42 last year. So he has the ability. He just needs minutes. These last couple of games, hopefully, if he gets 20 plus, he can get that. He just needs confidence. He's a dude that needs confidence. He has a skill set. He has the ability.
More time.
If you look when he was
playing him a lot of minutes, he only played 18 and a half minutes.
When he was in Dayton, he was the dude. He was the guy. He was the Randall there. He played every minute. Every touch went to him. He always got the ball.
But when he was getting the minutes, even in the beginning of the season, he did well. He did well in the beginning of the season.
That's why even from the beginning, we were calling at least 20 minutes. There's no reason you can't give Randall 30, 35, and mix it up between other players and just give Obi 20. When Obi has 20 minutes, he's been productive.
Bro, even in the beginning of the season when Tibbs was experimenting, there was a point in time where they were splitting the minutes down the middle.
Yeah.
Obi was getting 20 plus. Randall was getting 20 plus. And it was working just fine. But the thing is that when Randall's not playing, you could see like Alan Hahn said, we had 7 players in double digits.
The ball was moving.
That's team ball. You understand? When you got 7 players in double digits, that means the ball is being shared. That means everybody's getting a look, and everybody feels involved.
Yep.
I'd rather see 7 players in double digits than just see Randall score 40 and Brunson try to go all the way out. When you put all this pressure on Randall and JB JB, you got to score 40, you got to score 30, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody got to step up and do their part. And I think we're more than capable, everybody on the squad. We have 2 teams, basically. And I think everybody is ready to step up.
What you got to say, Miguel?
Hey, can I just say something about Randall real quick? You know,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate he got hurt, but things happen for a reason. And I'm just hoping that he takes his break, he doesn't take it for granted, and that in a way I'm kind of glad for him because he gets to rest. He gets to spend time with his kid. I think
Both
that
his
he's
kids.
with both his kids, and that he takes that time and this quality time these next couple of weeks to rest and spend time with his family and come back strong because that brother's gonna come back real strong.
And rest the mentals.
And the conspiracy part of me also wants to say, Colte, he may not be as hurt. You know how these guys are, where they exaggerate the injury a little bit so they can get more time rested.
Oh, you're talking about the Anthony Davis effect.
Whatever, yeah, exactly. Dwayne Wade's. Oh, everybody does it. Just take this time to rest.
Oh no, man.
Come back stronger, and it's unfortunate he's hurt, but man, that's a big, strong dude, man. That guy's a beast, dude.
Man, Randall's from
ankle twist like that. You saw that little ankle twist?
He's big, bro. He came down on the ankle.
I'm just talking shit.
All 247 pounds landed on that ankle, boy.
And he's from the school of Kobe, bro. He came with Kobe, so I can't see him with the new school players of wanting to miss if he can.
Man, he twists that ankle. He goes, time with my kids.
You're right, though. Randall is emotional, but he's tough as nails, bro.
He's emotional, but it's because he needs time with his kids, man. He needs to spend that quality time with his kids, man.
So what? We should start his son at point guard.
We got it locked. We got everything locked.
We got him. He's gonna be our number one draft pick, Randall Jr. Yeah. No, but you're right.
His part. Now the others get their bench.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, everything happens for a reason. I think the rest will do good for him mentally. He get to relax, as you said, spend time with his family, things that he loves, get him in the right mindset, get him well rested for the playoffs, healing properly on there. I think all that's going to work out good. It's going to help out the others. So we're going to see the victory tonight.
He started tripping, yo.
But now we're going to see that victory. We're going to see the others today. I like the aggressive change that Thibodeau did by inserting Josh Hart into the lineup. We should see some more movement, facilitation. We should see Obi get involved now. Definitely want to see Deuce. We're going to see a great game that's starting in 8 minutes. So we're going to cut this short. If you guys are watching, we appreciate you guys. Log in. Salute to Louisiana Knicks. Go check that brother out. And, check us out, too. Log in. Let us know your comments. What is the feedback you guys got?
Like and subscribe, please.
Let's go.
Thank you.
We get that W tonight. We get that 6th place. Comment, say all that. But we got to win tonight.
Lock in that playoff berth.
6th place. We got that tonight. Let's go Knicks. What do we want?
Go Knicks, baby.
We want the Knicks. Mike, M. Special, take us out of here.
Forms and films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. This is for the win. We want the Knicks.
Way to kill it, my nigga. M. Special, you the nigga. You're. Great job, fellas. Great job.